Okay, here we go. We are on Wastelands of Zoo, and this is gonna be the first game of this series in Group 1 between the winners of the winners round in Group 1. So one of these guys immediately advances, the other one has to fight. In the yellow? This is white color. We have got Vic playing as the humans. And that is a Wolfguard commander that Vic has chosen. And on the other side, playing with the Archdruid and the Elves, this is Galactic. Both players are very well known for their aggressive styles, especially Galactic with his rushes and Vic with his flag sector grabs. He likes to steal them from other players. And he might be going across the map right away. And depending on how these guys can control the middle Godstone, which is currently not visible, but trust me, it's there. It might be possible for one of these guys to go backwards. Oh my goodness, Galactic is taking the second home sector. He's already taken this one, which is... this is the one you take and then you cross the map like Vic is doing. That's a normal play. But it looks like Galactic is more interested in getting some harassment done. Vic has early Stonecutter workers, which is also unusual, so it really plays into what Galactic is doing here. Normally you just want the Woodcutters and the Hunting Cabin to be populated. Yeah, Vic should absolutely take the Godstone, and now, because Galactic is staying at home, taking this sector, it should mean that Vic should be able to get up here, take the 3 sectors, and then teleport back and go for this other corner as well. We'll see how that goes. Of course, it's within the realm of possibility as well that Galactic can kill these easy creeps slowly but surely, or maybe even steal it with his hero and steal the entire sector. That could be a real play. Anyway, this is our Season 2 finale tournament. I should have maybe led with that. $400 are on the line, thanks to a massive $1,000 contribution from an anonymous person. This league had its entire prize pool set doubled, and then some for the next season as well, which we are announcing exactly right now. I guess we're announcing it right now. For those of you on Twitch watching this live, you may have heard this already. You may have just joined. But we're doing another season of SpellForce free tournaments. And it's going to mirror our other games, so there will be qualifiers that are without a prize pool, but the main event will have a $500 prize pool again. There will be 3 qualifiers to get there. And hopefully should be really fun. And it looks like this Woodcutter is getting bullied pretty hard by the Guardian, but the Wolfguard commander actually teleports home after finishing 2 flags. And now Vic should be able to build up here once he has the stone, which he right now does not. So he's gonna have to chase after this Archdruid. Thing is, when you take this sector as the humans, you're not gonna be able to get any stone early on, and because his stone, that's why he has stone workers. I see. And if this stone gets bullied afterwards, you're gonna be stuck not being able to get your second sector. This is a huge issue, 100%. And Galactic is, I suppose, just going to get up his sectors, build his economy, and get at more and more Guardians. I doubt he'd be rushing tier 2 as he is still in 10 stone, which is the starting amount. Looks like the Stonecutter is almost dead, so Galactic could tap it a few more times. Looks like 1 normal attack and 1 blast. We haven't looked at his skills yet, but I guess he's out of potions and he just teleported home. Still had a lot of resources. I mean, this is gold that he could have spent on potions at the shop within Vic's base, but no. Normal skill picks. Got Psychokinetic Blast, got Obliterate, got Ellen's Fire, got Deep Waters, as well as Brute Force. As for Vic, we are looking at a left side build, so that Shadow Strike, Fatal Blow. Well, I mean, this is completely normal stuff. You kind of have to do this as the Wolfguard commander. The auras are better in the later game, and we got double Brute Force and Deep Waters as well. Galactic now taking over the Godstone in the middle. And honestly, Vic hasn't gotten too much done. He's gonna have his second stone cutter ready finally. But it will be a while until his stone income recuperates itself so that he can keep expanding properly. Looks like Galactic is gonna hit the stone again. I would say he should destroy it. Yeah, there we go. Even if the repair comes in with the scary, it's gonna be too late. Goodbye, stone workers. Go back home. And Galactic can just run away with the Guardians. The Infantryman is exact same speed, can chase this down. Now, the Wolfguard Commander wasn't able to teleport through the middle, but was able to teleport here. That's why Vic is taking over this easy sector here with the skeletons, or undead. And the Archdruid has leveled up to level 2, still not level 3. Almost got there though, no doubt. Oh, okay, need this camp as well. Oh, because he hasn't killed these bandits. That makes sense, it's a better pathing. Well, from here, Galactic will be able to just gather up his Guardians at home. This is something I've actually cast on my personal channel. He's used this strategy in the tournament first, apparently. Well, it's very well done. He's just doing the same exact thing that I've cast a few days ago on my personal channel, which I just released today. For those of you on Twitch, if you want to check it out. So the strat essentially from now is that he just takes a sector. He will come back here and then he'll start taking the Medusa. He'll have quite a bunch of Guardians by then. Maybe 8, maybe 9. And then he just goes tier 2 behind that. Hits hard with the Guardians. As our human player has been short on stone this whole time. They don't have a lot of sectors right now. Only now getting sector number 4. If you don't count the main. But Vic is actually engaging into these Medusas early, and I'm not sure Galactic knows, but he's around with the Archdruid, so if he happens on this lonesome Medusa, he can punish Vic right away, which is exactly what we might be seeing. But I mean, the hero has the halberd here. Vic bought this level 3 halberd, and he's level 4 himself on the hero. And Galactic did figure out what's going on, but maybe does not have enough right now to go and punish. Definitely could kill an infantryman though with a psychokinetic blast. These guys have minus 25 magic resist, so you definitely hurt hard with that thing. Ooh, there it is. No, that's a fire. That's an Ellen's fire. And I think he's kind of spreading out his damage right now. I don't like the ranged mode Guardians that much against this, because the infantrymen have 25 pierce resist, but I can understand it because Guardians have no strike resist, so it's a little bit risky to... Oh my god, he just got this Shrine of Growth up. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's risky to commit them against infantrymen. Fair enough. Heal them up. Keep the sector. It's good enough. A few kills would have been nice. So those are 2 real weak infantrymen, and they're just gonna heal themselves up right now. Not that Galactic can stop that. He certainly can. Oh, he's going for it. 1 death. And he might make that another just in a moment. Nice dodges with the Guardians against the Wolfguard Commander. And that's a second kill. Very nicely done by Galactic. And all he needs to do is teleport out of here now using that Godstone. Just hop right in. Oh, Vic's not allowing it though. The Wolfguard Commander will win the 1v1 in this hero battle as she's got quite a bit better stats. As you guys can see, she's got some resistances built in. And a lot more health. Run, run, run. Alright. Vic's done messing around. He's got 2 barracks now. Over here in this sector. And pumping both infantrymen and arbalists is definitely a good addition here. Going up to 4 barracks very soon. I like how he's placing them so close to the scouting post. That reduces the time the workers take between dropping off the resources and going back to the base. Now Galactic is reaching level 4 though, and a lot of potions will be picked up here, no doubt. Vic actually looking to attack the main? I don't think that's gonna happen anyway. Galactic is in tier 2. He started his iron mining. He's got more iron mines coming up here as well. I don't right now see any more groves. Is it just the 2? Yeah, just the 2. And there's the fight, just beginning. Didn't miss anything besides Galactic creeping. He's level 4, not quite there for level 5, but neither player is. Galactic is much, much closer, as you guys can see right now. But just a little bit missing. Evan Banner is getting attacked and is taken down, so the Humies can take this over easily enough. Looks like Galactic will just walk past it, get a little bit more XP, and with level 5 he could maybe engage this. For now, this Shrine of Growth should be enough to defend for a moment. Like, it wouldn't hold against all this, but it's enough to wait for these guys to teleport back. And now that Galactic is level 5, he can just go home, do some shopping. Don't go directly. No need to teleport. Seriously. Why not just go here, do shopping, and then teleport? That would be so much better. He certainly had the time. Oh well. Yeah, let's just check the gold super quick. 6k. Yeah, he definitely could have. But anyway, he's putting down his spells, slowing with the Ellis Fire as well as the roots. Hero goes down anyway. That's the cost of not having the armor. And Vic might be actually winning this one despite not having the level 5 for the fight. Ellis Raff hurt his army a lot, but then the Wolfguard commander has Earthshatter herself, and this is an absolute punishment. Galactic never really had a chance in that fight. Not enough Guardians, I'm afraid. But he can strike back with a tier 2 army. He's got 10 iron in the bank already. The shrine has upgraded, and the Archdruid is about to come back very soon. Godstone must be working on this, right? Surely. Where are other Godstones? Okay, he's making it back here. Okay, Shrine of Growth will die. Sorry. You guys weren't worth saving. Rip. If we wanted to go tier 2 right now, it wouldn't be too bad. There's some other sectors to upgrade first, though. He's a little low on food. I'd like this scouting post to become a base for more hunting. Whoop, that's Galactic. Here he's doing that already. And here he's doing it already. This one could be for hunting as well. It's typically worth upgrading a sector where you've destroyed enemy stuff anyway. So yeah, we've got Nature's Gift. That could be used to keep the units healthy together with Alan's Wrath. And we've got a handful of protectors coming out for Galactic. Let's see if he's got his armor. Needs to equip it though. It's gonna be super important. Are we gonna see that equipped? Well then. Good news for Galactic though, all of these Guardians have gained a lot of resistance thanks to the Protectors. It's plus 20 for Strike and Pierce thanks to the Phalanx boost. A lot more potent now against the Arbalists. Infantryman still a tough cookie though. Now Vic is kind of backing off a little bit. We'll have to come and defend this frontier outpost, but should be no problem with the Wolfguard knocking down these people. Ooh, nice Alice Wrath. Hurting most of these infantrymen actually. And the Obliterate was pretty good as well. I wonder if it's level 2. Now Galactic has finally equipped that armor. Now 40% armor where he has 0 before. That's a huge spike, as you guys can probably figure. Yeah, Obliterate 2 is in, so that's gonna double the projectile count of his Obliterate skill. It's that wave for those of you who are new. Can certainly hurt a lot of units with that, especially after an Ellis Wrath. You can really clean up. Okay, Vic is going to tier 2 finally. Didn't do this base, but oh well. He'll need that eventually though. Upgrading the bases does cost a lot of food as well, and he'll need the iron. Which will require base upgrades as well. Once he does, he can get infantryman upgrades for health and damage. Those units become sort of tier 2 worthy, so to say. Okay, that might be an Earthshatter here in the middle. The Spin to Win doing damage. He's even got Spin to Win level 2 actually. Galactic tried to teleport that, but that ain't gonna happen. He's got an interrupt in his Psychokinetic Blast, so I'm not sure why he didn't use that. Archer is gonna have to run. We got Fire Orbs. The F-bombs have been thrown. Whoa. We have Wanderers coming into the battle as well, but that one gets cut down quick. In great numbers, the Wanderers will be pretty epic. We've got a handful of Wardens as well. Yes, it's starting to look like something from Galactic. 110 population. We'll have to wait a little bit for these upgrades to kick in. Then he gets 10 extra pop. It's slow going for the Elves, but once they get going, oh my goodness. How many brute force points? It looks like 3. Would kind of like to see Fatal Blow level 2 used a bit more. I don't know if it's worth the point. What do you guys think? Because it increases the damage quite a bit, and you already have a hero that gets really in your face. So it seems like 3 extra damage, but then Brute Force does it for every ability and the standard attacks, which you use a lot anyway because it reduces the downtime between abilities. That was a really good Obliterate, by the way. Damaging half the army quite a lot. And this choke point is just fantastic for Galactic. Vic does not want to go in there right now, as Galactic is still at the population advantage somehow. Vic's just going up to a crazy amount of 6 barracks. And no doubt the infantryman spam will continue along with the Arbalist. Currently it's pretty much half-half. 24 to 22 is a pretty healthy ratio here. I need those infantryman upgrades. Without that, they're kind of paperweights. Still, Galactic has to respect it, but as the number of protectors grows, it's going to be really tough for Vic to properly engage. We've got the upgrades coming in. In fact, Ballista have been made already. That's a really nice Earth Shatter, though. Once again, threatening the Archdruid over there. Chugging the health potion and will be taking down the hero. Wolfguard Commander is toast. Meanwhile, the fight on the other side of the battle is actually still going in Galactic's favor. I was worried for him for a sec. But look at all that splash damage from the Protectors. They hit multiple targets there, but each strike, 100 damage is nothing to scoff at. And he's got several Wardens. It looks like Galactic has finally snowballed this. Vic should have maybe run away, but he's gonna run away by leaving the game, I guess. Brutal. Beautiful victory for Galactic, but this is a best of 5, so there's plenty more where that came from. So we are here with game 2 now, and this is gonna be a bit of a mirror matchup situation with Vic being the orange Dark Elf here. And on the other side of Wimble Forest we have got Galactic. Staying in a stylish teal color. Both players are gonna be going with the Reaper. Instantly summoning Undead. Funnily not teleporting forward. Neither of them are. It's usually worth it to just quickly teleport up to your hunting cabin or something. And then going down. But they're actually going in 2 different directions. Looks like Vic's more interested in rushing for the middle. No, he's taking the cutthroats. And I guess this is also a good base to take in general for Dark Elves. Because there is a lot of wood here. and it's a very convenient spot, so the gathering will stay efficient. Now Galactic is looking for this with the Spectre, and that could slow down this Reaper a lot. Spectre is also healthy enough to kind of escape here at the beginning, as the Reaper will not be having a brute force point just yet, otherwise she would have died. Yeah, the Reaper's basic attacks are not that strong. Most of the power in this hero just comes from the fact that you have all these extra undead early on, and that's worth more than a good starting unit. The Spider, not particularly great, but the Spectre is annoying, and these guys can actually deal the damage. Void Arrow isn't bad though, which is what these guys are throwing around. Galactic actually went for an early corruption, so that is super interesting. I'm not sure why he would do that. Normally people just go double deep waters, because in the Reaper versus Reaper it's gonna be difficult, but I guess he might have expected a Guardian of Nor, and with the Guardian of Nor it's a bit simpler with the whole equation. You just use your undead to bully the Guardian of Nor, and then you weaken him, then your undead do even more work. So yeah, I guess they're gonna be going for each other's workers now, with both of them having 2 bases. Vic had to backtrack, so he automatically loses the middle just by walking time, really. He can take this base though, and that will put him 3 bases to 2, which is great. Galactic needs to be very careful with how much he commits to the worker harassment. He's starting to kill the hunters over here. Vic can upgrade this and gain a lot of resources. He's also going to be able to unlock level 3 for his hero way sooner by having these creeps already taken. Especially if he teleports back over here and then takes his own creeps and then deals with Galactic's harassment. That could be very, very doable, but for now, Galactic is going to get the guard totems, and these things stay up for 2 minutes. So there's going to be a lot of building harassment happening, especially without Vic attempting to repair the woodcutter. It's going to go down fairly quickly here, and the other one is going to suffer the same fate. Alrighty. Well, the workers get evacuated into the town hall, including the hunters, and Galactic is trying to get out a handful of units, infiltrators and spiders as well. And with Vic counter-harassing right now, he just doesn't have the capacity to come back and also deal with this. Really surprised by Galactic retreating all the workers. That's just not efficient, to be completely honest. It's better to let them gather a little bit and ring the bell if you must. But look at these. So you can see that these guys are still working, right? And that's regardless of this aggression happening. There's some repair costs attached to this, to be fair. But still, something's better than nothing. 10 idols is painful. That said, I don't think Victor has any frontier posts, and Galactic is kind of making up for the fact that he's down by a sector by just upgrading. Vic's losing a woodcutter, which Galactic has not yet done. Now he's coming back to clean up. He's brought even the guard totems with him. Alright, I think it's time to re-equip the workers. Undead are immune to weakening. Not sure what that was all about. No worries. We all forget sometimes. And the worker harassment is continuing, and Vic is definitely killing a lot of these carriers, which are still going to provide a little bit of XP to him. You can see he's a little bit closer than Galactic to level 2. Every little bit will count, but the workers are not a very efficient way to get your level up. So we've got a handful of infiltrators coming out of Galactic now, and I'm afraid his counterattack will be absolutely terrifying. Vic should just teleport home and start taking the creeps and go north. Right now, it doesn't have a ton of units. At least he has the Hall of Pain ready as well. Rebuilding all of these woodcutters. And is getting started on the frontier posts. Ditto. Galactic has 2 now. Which means these guys are still even in terms of the worker count. That could get out of control quick. What is Vic doing here? I thought he went home. I think he thought he went home. What's happening here? Well, at this rate, Galactic can just happily take sectors. Hell, he can take the creeps. When he has 5 infiltrators, just those and the skeletons or the undead would be able to take on the revenants. But he has a lot of tarantulas as well, so this is easy peasy. Vic's Reaper walking backwards. Oh my god. This is gonna take a while. No one's getting levels, everyone's just getting sectors. And this scouting post is now upgraded, so whenever Galactic wants, he can return. Meanwhile, he can make sure that the scouting post doesn't kill any of the revenants, so that he can keep the experience for his hero. Okay, it looks like he is gonna go after the cutthroats now. Kind of annoying for Galactic that some of these workers are getting killed, though. Looks like he eased up on production. No more archers being made. But he's getting up base after base after base. And finally, he's level 3. Vic is not yet. So we can check what skill Galactic's gonna pick here. That is Deep Waters 2 and Arcane Force 1. Oh, Revenant is about to go down. Oof, that XP is lost. Wait. Whoa, Galactic just teleported back here? No way. He really wants this sector. Understandable, because there's a lot of iron here. I would want it. Oh, it worked. Can't argue with the results. Frontier Pro is gonna kill 1 more Revenant, but I think the Reaper might have been in range for this one. Yeah, 3.5 almost now in terms of level, and this should get him very close to 4. And then there's these guys, which are potentially within range, actually. We're about to find out soon. No, you retargeted to the next one. Now, what's Vic doing? He's getting himself to corner sector. That's very useful because there is a Godstone here. He can go back all the way down to take the central creeps. These ones are still around though from earlier. There's a lot of cutthroats that Vic left behind, which still puts him at level 2. Galactic's gonna be soon level 5. Oh, he lost his sector? What? Oh no. Well, anyway, he's not struggling on any other front. Population is looking real nice there at 58. So this should be, I think, a situation for a lot more infiltrators, to be honest. That's what I'd expect, at least. Got 2,700 3k gold. It's not too bad. And yeah, Vic has built very similar to Galactic. Just getting corruption. Of course, Horde Sword and reanimated souls. You guys have already seen the skellies. Arcane Force 2. Galactic is even on Arcane Force 3, and now he's fighting the Ice Wyvern. Should see a corruption on this thing. And then the infiltrators will just make short work of it, as it will not have any pierce resist after that. After that heavy weakening at 19%. And there goes level 6. With this, you can just go and take on the middle creep. Wonder if he's gonna get a lingering curse on top of this. Maybe corruption to Blood Shower and Kiss of Nor as well. who's just gonna take all of the ice wyverns. Galactic's control of the creeping is so good here. Vic did not pick up Lingering Curse, he just went Arcane Force free. It's 32, that's corruption level 2. For sure. Did not pick Lingering Curse, but with 3 Deep Waters points, you can totally do that. I think it's better with 3. You don't need 4 though. That's a bit much. Especially when you got all these items, excuse me. A revitalizing ring, 250 health, and a focus ring out of this. It's 5 health dropped by these wyverns. And 1,000,000 gold. 10,000 at the moment. 2 more points are available. Kiss of Nor and Blood Shower have been picked up. 355 at 25. What? 375 magic damage, excuse me, from Kiss of Nor, and plus whatever this reduction does, 37 resistances wrecked. That is a lot. Weakening a single infiltrator there. He blew up the Kiss of Nor on just 2 tarantulas. But anyway, he's got enough army here to take down the frontier post, no problem, especially with all these blood showers, which are currently doing, what, an insane amount of damage, 112 pure damage against buildings here. But that's a longer term spell kind of thing. Vic is around with level 5 himself, and could be hitting Galactic pretty hard here. Typically you want to do that cast the other way around, bleeding first, weakening next. So that way weakening lasts long enough for your other skills to do their thing. It looks like the food is out, which probably means the food at home is out. Galactic is in tier 2 however, but so is Vic. Spire of Souls coming in. Not for Galactic just yet, but should be happening any moment. But the second Hall of Pain for him. Yep, just the 2. And he took down another base of Vic's. Well, this is the first base he actually takes down. Vic is trying to do the same, but this hunting cabin was recycling already anyways. So now Galactic can just come back, or can keep going and be a bit of a wrecking ball. I would say just come back to save this, because this is going to be a nice Iron Mine base. Vic is going to siege this down if he lets him. But Galactic, being a little greedy, trying to take this sector first, is not going to happen. But he can push away Vic very easily right now. Nice blood. He's going to just Kiss of Nor this, because the units will be killed by the bleeding anyways. So very, very nice. Level 7 has some pretty huge advantages. Reaper weakened and has to leave. Yeah, Galactic won that pretty decisively, only losing a handful of units himself. But she can afford more readily than Vic can. Another infiltrator picked off. Very nice. We've got some higher tier sectors for both players. So that's coming along. Are we seeing sleepers? Yes, we are. Trying to detonate that, but only the Spiderinos get hit. Had a little Soul Harvest situation. Vic is gonna gain some of the... Oh my god. Oh my god. That Kiss of Nor was actually really strong. Killed another 2 infiltrators to nearly finish the Reaper. Yeah, Galactic getting a nice little Soul Harvest as well now. There's quite a bunch of corpses here, so I assume the souls go flying. And they're right here by the Spire of Souls. Should go for the middle at this point, I would say. Yeah, still surprised that there's no Lingering Curse, but I guess Galactic is just trying to be very mana conscious. Doesn't need to rush anything. In terms of production, he's got the 2 Halls of Pain, nothing more right now. Needs a lot of food. Forge is coming up, so I assume that's going to be for the Whirling Blades. I would appreciate the Infiltrators actually getting their upgrade Blitz attack at some point. Because Kiss of Nor is absolutely terrifying for them, so if that's about to happen, you just press the Blitz attack ability and they're immune, so you've countered it, that's it. It will cost you some attack uptime, of course. Okay, these infiltrators would have needed to be applied bleeding to, so that the Kiss of Nor kills them, otherwise they'll just get away. Which looks like it's gonna be fine for Galactic to leave right now, but he doesn't want to take a fight. Because Vic is getting close in population. Galactic has to respect this. Oh, he just got a sick Kiss of Nor and I missed it. Damn. Rolling Blades is coming in. See if the same could be said for Vic. Looks like it. He just... Did he unqueue that? Oh. I guess he did unqueue that. No. I unqueued it. Spectating is slow to put it back if, if you can just do this. Yeah, Rolling Blades is coming in, so the sleepers are gonna have triple attacks soon. And here comes the Tempest Golem. Galactic should absolutely fight that. But right now he's more interested in taking down his scouting post. He can always teleport back to this. A repair would be needed though, otherwise this thing will knock the building down. Look at that, how much damage he does by with just one punch. Oh man. Okay, sleeper numbers are getting pretty good for Galactic. It's up to 8 now. 19 infiltrators. So right now the infiltrators are still doing pretty hot. How much longer? This is a border fortress, so Vic is going to have a tough time attacking. Especially if his units get stuck like that. But cool, he's fixed it. Dude, this needs a repair right now. Is Galactic gonna... Preferring the top base, trying to defend that. Here comes the Kiss of Nor from Vic. Galactic's running. Okay, that did good to nothing. Misses the corruption as well. These are not the easy spells to land. They look easy to do from up here, but when you're in there, it's very easy to react and dodge to the Reaper's animation. So, ooh, that's a money shot. But he's not gonna have Kiss of Nor ready, so it's just a bleeding. And a not so spooky weakening, I'm afraid. Galactic's base has been destroyed as he wasn't repairing. The Tempest Golem will go back to full health at this rate.
Understood. We will do as you say.
Barge Reps is correct. I was shifting the realities of time and space by unqueuing, but it looks like it's now the sweeping burst upgrade coming in, which is gonna make Scions do knockdowns on enemies that they are hitting. That would be very nice to see. It's not so easy to get the echo for it though. Each Scion costs 5 echo. Oh, that's a beautiful surround. Dude, Vic might be able to get the kill on Galactic's hero, but his entire army is melted. Is this really worth it? His own hero is about to go down in a second, just so close to dying. Oh, the bleeding is blocking his regeneration too. 220 health, just a few more hits. Galactic instead just takes all of the echo. It's gonna be a lot. We might be talking about 30 echo there. Maybe more. There come the Scions though. So we should be seeing some knockdowns from these. And good pickoffs on the reinforcements there. Very nicely positioned by Vic. Not allowing them to pass. Would be nice to see Galactic save him, but once they get stuck, it's usually too late. So easier said than done. Anyways, let's see if those Scions move into the army properly. It's very easy to get them to just crash into the building. But that was also pretty good detonations. The Kiss of Nor less so. And Vic's just gonna leave. He knows he's done what he could, but Galactic has way too many numbers. And yeah, that's a good decision because, man, Vic needs something to get back into this game. Look at Galactic going up to 38 Echo, and that's probably gonna climb. There's like infinity Echo ready to be processed in the Spire of Souls. It's the only one right now. Right now, there's nothing else. Oh, we've got a Citadel for Galactic. That's a tier 3 base. Oh, man. Vic isn't even close to getting that done. So, from Galactic, we should expect all border fortresses. They're already done. They are already done. Look at this. Only a handful of bases, and Galactic is getting new ones on top. So, yeah. Oh, he's never equipped the rings. That health might have saved him earlier. Maybe not. Probably not. But, you know. The armor definitely will help. He's still got 2k. So, I would have liked to see him get Rat Catcher level 3. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes a difference. Once you're low on mana, you can still get some attacks in with the Reaper. And I assume the amulet holder, Tempest Golem, is still in the middle. Might drop a ring, which would be unlucky for Galactic, because then he has to sell one of his existing ones. Noria's Command is what you hope for here. Noria's Command is the ring that gives you damage to your abilities. And also your normal attacks, actually. Whoa, that was a good Kiss of Nor. Yeah, if he gets that, that's 40% more attack to key skills like the Kiss of Nor and the Blood Shower. But it also influences the weakening skills. So a lot of damage could be done with that. Now let's see if Galactic is finally making the top tier units. No, it's still just Tarantula Sleeper. Sleeper Infiltrator. No Striders. Very interesting. There must be a reason for it. Right now he's pumping the Spires of Souls, so he's getting more and more of these Harvester buddies. Those will help a lot. There's a ton of Dark Temples coming too. Some of them still under construction. Twisted ones are getting queued up. But those guys have real long range. And they're gonna burn the focus of the enemy hero. Won't be able to cast abilities without focus. Good job by Galactic just slicing off a few units, trying to soak in the hits from the balls of steel, and a good Kiss of North to follow up. Vic is down to 128 population. He cannot chase a full population army of Galactic here. That's just not happening. At least he gets the Echo out of this. That will pay for the balls of steel that he lost. I suppose that's about it. That's going to be a good Kiss of Nor by Vic there. Especially with the weakening having come through too. But Galactic is still essentially at full population as his units were ready to pop out. More and more Twisted ones being added to the army. The potency will only increase. Bear in mind, these Sleepers do not have magic resist. They do have strike resist. So when they hit each other, they're resisting 25% of the damage, versus when the Twisted ones will hit them, that's not going to be the case. In fact, they're going to get weakened probably, so yeah, it's going to hurt. But when they hit each other with the strike attacks, they hit 3 targets, not just the one. That all counts. Anyway, should be able to take down his Tempest Golem easily. The Twisted ones will drain the focus quick, so he won't be able to cast the ability for too much longer. Yeah, a few more of those shots and it's not doing the knockdown effect anymore. Not that it matters, you kill it first. I kind of wish we had like a super boss tier. Imagine that. Even stronger than these golems. Sometimes they just seem too easy when you have a good army. But let's see what the item is that Galactic got out of this. He's now at level 9. That's the Amulet of Omnipotence. It's not bad, but it's no Noria's Command, right? I mean, there's just a big difference there. As for skills, we've got a full circle of Arcane Force, full concentration circle, and Corruption is at level 2. Still no Lingering Curse. You really want to put that 1 point in, I feel. I don't know. Maybe Galactic will spend some money later. He's got 8 grand, so you can when you have 10 grand, you can go and buy 2 skill potions. That's probably a good time for it. You can also get the blood armor for the hero, which will make him even tankier. All good stuff. So how can Vic get himself back into this game? He needs to reach full population. He needs to take a great fight. Basilisk with double weakening could be the way. Certainly taking down the sector quickly would be nice. But I'm afraid it's going to be Galactic that gets the better Kiss of Nor here. The weakening plus Basilisk combo is happening right now. But with Vic having so little population compared to Galactic, I'm afraid it's just a numbers game. But that was a good fight overall. It's just that Galactic is instantly replacing everything. I mean, I gotta love how those swords, by the way, just stand out of the ground. Very Arthurian. Right, more harvesters are going to be coming down. And it's just going to be sleepers and twisted ones. It's a very interesting combination that I don't get to see much personally. We obviously always get to see the sleeper infiltrator thing, but twisted ones as the next step and no striders, that is a little strange. I love from Vic that he's trying to bring it back with Basilisk still. But he'll need more pop. There's no way to take... If he hadn't taken this, he'd also have 200 pop. And he'd be able to keep the army at bay while the Basilisks shoot. Now this way, he's lost his population in the army. And the Basilisks barely got it done. It would be great if he could work from a comfortable position, but that's not going to be the case. In fact, these infiltrators might just melt, as those are Galactics undead. Oh, he's not detonating them. He doesn't need to. The sleepers will finish off the infiltrators with a triple tap. Oh my goodness, they have minus 25 strike resist over there, so bear that in mind. Only need a handful of sleepers attacking to take out that 600 health with that. Plus, there's bleeding on the sleeper attacks. It's not just 100 they do. They do 15 more pure bleeding damage. And now all these souls belong to Galactic. Did the hero just... No, that was a worker. It sounded so dramatic. Rare DNA says game looks pretty good. Have never played it. It is available for free on Steam. Search for SpellForce free and select the Versus edition. You'll be able to play it for free. Check out one of the races with that edition. And if you like it, you can play the campaign as well, which also has a demo mission. It's, by the way, harder than the rest of the campaign, so watch out for that. Pick a lower difficulty. But yeah, you can get the entirety of SpellForce free as well. Should be on Steam or on Xbox or on PlayStation or... Actually, that's it. It's on Epic Store as well, that's right, and GOG. But I do recommend Steam, or if you prefer console, then console. Oh my god, that was a sick Kiss of Nor. Also, it's on discount right now. Here in late January. Vic is doing some work. I do like the addition of tier 3 units, the Striders here. They're really doing work. But Reaper of Galactic is now level 10. And I'm afraid this is just going to keep snowballing from here. Man is doing what he can to stay alive, but Galactic is just so freaking strong. Getting some sick splash damages done though. And might be able to knock down that Reaper. The bleeding damage will make the damage of Striders better. And with that, the Reaper gets taken down. Very nice uppercut. And with this, Vic is now at level 8 himself. He can harvest all this Echo. He can pump out some Echo units. There is still hope to stay alive. But with the sector disadvantage, this is a tough situation. Not all his sectors are upgraded either. The hero doesn't have any items. Oh, the Twisted Ones are gonna just relieve him of all the mana he's got. In fact, the Twisted Ones are so good here because Okay, now I remember why Galactic wants to do this. So when the Twisted Ones get upgraded, which happened, then after an enemy is bleeding, they will be weakening them, making them essentially permanently weakened in this combination of sleepers plus Twisted Ones. Now you could add in Striders in addition to double benefit from that, from both the weakening and the bleeding, with the bonus damage against bleeding. It gets complicated. Really rewards focus fire micro and spreading out your targets a little bit as well if it's a bigger fight. But what these Twisted Ones are not good at is taking down bases. That's more of a sleeper job, definitely more of a siege weapon job, which in this case is the Basilisk. Vic getting even more echo, so he has some hopes of rebuilding his army, especially Twisted Ones, but Galactic is just relentless. He's staying at 200 population, and it's not slowing down anytime soon.
Understood.
Vic is gonna need to pull a bunny out of his hat for sure. I assume Galactic has farms everywhere by now, a crazy amount of iron mines behind this. The iron is gonna last a lot longer too. Oh my god, sorry. There's a lot of iron mines here. He's got the top, middle, and bottom bases. Dude, Vic is just gonna get outlasted, there's no way. All this iron, you can't ignore it. Dark Elves have infinite late game, because they can obviously get food forever through the farms. But they also get echo forever through sacrifice or through kills. So they can make these Twisted Ones forever, they can make the Balls of Steel forever. They'll have tons of Harvesters to tank, because they don't cost population. I heard a skill potion. That was a skill potion. We have got blood armor for Vic. 4 stacks immediately. That's 1,000 health added to this hero. We got a bit of a blood shower coming down. Missing the weakening, I'm afraid, though. Galactic's army is ginormous. He is just pushing through. He don't care. And that hero might have blood armor, but Galactic is just plowing through the army. He doesn't need to snipe the hero even. He's got that many units. Vic is gonna lose this almost certainly. Oh, Galactic does break off to fight the rest. Wait, the one sleeper, don't... No way, the bleeding. Oh my god, almost got the hero there. And Galactic still gets the Blood Harvest, Soul Harvest stuff. A bunch of Striders have been added, and Vic only has a handful of units at 45 population. Great Kiss of Nor in the middle of the battle, and the Blood Shower will finish off a ton of infiltrators. His Border Fortress will probably still not hold, however, as hard as he's trying. He's still facing a 200 pop army. There's no stopping Galactic. He's got too much income. He's got too much production. He's constantly training units, as you guys can see, from 9 Halls of Pains and at least 6 Dark Temples. Might be even more than that hidden under this interface, but no, it doesn't look like it actually. Not that that's not much. And look how many is that? Oh my god. That is 7 Harvesters out on the map right now to tank. Vic is going to resign this one. Yeah, very understandable. Galactic had just too big of a lead throughout the entirety of the game. There was very little that Vic could do. Besides just holding up, trying to get 200 pop and winning a battle decisively, and then having some siege out still after the fact. But that just didn't happen. Okay, here we are, looking at the wrong base in game 3. Now that's a correct base. Galactic is up in the top left, playing as Elves yet once more. And on the other side of Ancient City in the yellow color, this is Vic, playing as the humans. So we're back to something like what game 1 was, and once again he's attempting to do some early bases, not going for the stone first in the second base, but rather is gonna go probably wood. This makes Vic extremely harassable. If Galactic goes after the stone, that's gonna be brutal. But yeah, it's a Wolfguard commander and an Archdruid again, and they're doing their early creeping, taking over the Elven banners as quickly as possible. Scout is gonna scout this out, but gets away in time before Galactic can put in too many attacks. Psychokinetic Blast is always scary in this early game for scouts. As you can see, that did a massive amount of damage, and now it's gonna be not that well off trying to lure away the creeps. That's really what you want to do when you follow around the hero like that. Make it difficult for them to take the creeps, but this is kind of acceptable so far. I'm afraid Galactic will be picking off the scout now, and all of these skellies are gonna just end up surrounding the hero, making them an easy kill. But meanwhile, Vic has taken his second sector, sacrificing the scout for all this. It's okay. Wait, he does take the stonecutter in the end, and he took the workers out from here. There was some harassment. Don't know how many were killed. Looks like just the one. Whoop, sorry. Different button in every game for camera rotation. I keep mixing it up. Some games want alt, some games want controls, some just want the mouse wheel. I can't keep that many defaults in my head. Maybe I'll change it in my settings. SpellForce is good, pretty good with hotkeys, so that is changeable. Anyway, these workers are getting wrecked. Galactic doing a ton of damage to the stone gathering operations. And on the other side, ditto. But Pathfinder is a lot slower doing damage than the Guardian is. Now they've somehow kind of equalized, going after each other's sectors. Galactic gained some time by skipping this base, so now he can steal away some of the skellies of Vic here, but he is doing the same, and then they'll end up in each other's bases, I assume? Very interesting. Hey, my phone's back. I can control my stream scenes, hopefully, if it doesn't crash again. It's just crashing lately. I don't know what's going on with it. The pains of streaming live and only having so many hotkeys for everything. I end up using a phone. Anyway. So it was a triple woodcutter, completely normal elf style. I should have checked that probably in the early game. There's 2 more workers available here, so we should expect very soon from Galactic a grove. Now we'll be pumping even more workers out. Vic is now just going after the workers best he can. Spin to win coming through. 1 tap per worker, as there's no health upgrades coming through just yet. In fact, the Guardian's being made, and here, same thing, but with the Archdruid. Stonecutter is gonna be destroyed if it's down to Galactic. Oh my god, it's gonna be done. That's not a repair, that's a recycle. So some of the wood is gonna come back, but not all. As Galactic has managed to do some damage.
Well then, alright then, let's get to it.
Yeah, the workers are getting killed one after the other. Infantryman won't be able to win the fight directly against the Guardian, but it's gonna get pretty damn close, I'm pretty sure. Wait, does the Infantryman win? No way. Nah. Get out of here. Guardian wins by 1 hit. Yeah, I thought it was full health when it started, so Guardian should win. Anyway, Vic is starting the guard totem business, and Galactic just garrisoned all the workers. Absolutely not willing to commit to fighting directly. And Vic also has his halberd level 3, which gives him 208 damage as opposed to like 110 or whatever it is. Galactic just threw down all 3 totems in one place. Very expensive, but it's paying for itself, sort of. I mean, you're paying with a completely different currency for it. That's hero based. But this destroyed the building. That's massive income damage for very little cost. Galactic gaining a little bit of XP as well from killing all these heroes. Vic doing something very similar. And nobody wants to defend in these cases. It's one of the problems, I guess, with the SpellForce meta right now, that these hero harasses are so powerful that people just want to do absolute dumpster fire counter-attack games. And they just end up destroying each other. And it slows down the game's progression. But at the same time, it can be exciting to see so many workers dying at the same time. Don't know if you guys are into that, let us know. Double barracks from Vic in a very aggressive spot. And he needs to win this game if he wants to stay in the series. This is just a best of 5, so this game decides it. If Galactic wins, he just takes the whole series, and Vic has to go for the losers round of this bracket. Medusa are getting taken on. Now the Wolfguard commander should pretty much just go through this and spot it. So she might be able to do that, but Galactic is already past level 4 here. So this will put him at like level 4.5. Oh, Guardian goes down. And here comes Vic to try to clean up. He steals at least one of the potions. Might get another. He got it, I think. And now the infantrymen are gonna go to the main. They can destroy buildings fairly easily there. Chasing down Guardians next. That is looking pretty good for Vic so far. Oh, the piggies get in the way. No. What the heck just happened? Okie dokie. Looks like even more units are coming in for Vic. They're flooding. It might actually be enough to take a direct fight. He just needs to group up oh no! Oh no! The bell is rung. But yeah, if he just groups up everybody, I think Vic can actually take a fight. That's not that many Guardians, I have to say. Galactic getting a little low on population compared to Vic. Well, there is more coming, to be fair. Just here in the middle. This looks like Vic's fight to me. Look at all this. Oh. Archer is right in the middle of everything. The infantrymen are getting on top of the Guardians. They are in ranged mode, which means their DPS is extra low right now. I think that's a mistake. A mistake that Vic is looking to punish. Some of the Guardians are already dead, and more are coming in. See if we can heal up here. He's got one more potion ready to go, but it is his last one. As for Galactic, he's got 5 potions. So you really don't want to mess with that right now. Are we looking for bases while the fight is on downtime? Vic has an idle stonecutter. Definitely want to recycle that. Get the wood. See, he has 44 stone right now. Doesn't need that much. Well, let's see what happens. For Galactic, he's taken all the sectors as well. So all of these are level 1s right now, I think. That's 3 groves. He's on the way to tier 2 as well. Overall, a good setup. Ooh, the archer is coming way too much forward. Has to chug a potion, so that's one of them gone. But with each such attempt, he takes out an infantryman. Eventually, the numbers will start to swing his way, but for now, Vic can keep chasing. The infantrymen are sure as hell very tanky, if nothing else. And getting the Wolfguard commander in the middle of all these guardians is very nice too, if you can do it. She doesn't have a potion right now. That's gonna be the tough part. Lots of damage coming through on the infantryman, but the thing is, you just tickle every unit a little bit. They back off and they heal back up. Doesn't take that long. So Vic is gonna look for some free potions. The Medusa do have some of those. What you gotta do is just get the infantryman in front, then move in with the Wolfguard. They do like to retarget if you give them the chance. So that just happened. Galactic's coming in to try to punish. Dude, if he reaches level 5, Vic is gonna be in trouble. This is a good opportunity for Galactic to take over the potions on the ground, but Vic is gonna be the one doing it. Actually chugs one immediately. Galactic might lose the hero, it's getting real low. And also the infantrymen are going after the guardians very nicely here. Now that's a good use of the ranged ability for the guardian. I like that a lot. Now that Galactic is in tier 2, he's gonna be definitely working on iron mines. He's just started. Gonna have 3 very soon. Is that a damage aura from the Wolfguard commander? What is happening? 6% empowerment on everybody. It's like extra free attack for the infantryman. Not particularly a lot. It is a lot though when it gets a little bigger from brute force points and you put it on higher tier units. Which, including the infantrymen, actually they can get better. The tier 2 upgrades. Where is tier 2? Speaking of, I got a lot of population, 69. Very nice. Yeah, Vic is not very interested right now in pumping up those tech tiers. Galactic is happy to sacrifice this. I guess he wants a more stable game where he owns his side of the map. But I do wonder, is that actually that much more compact than what he's already got? It's not like anyone can jump over these. And flying units are not much of a thing in this matchup. So the Elves easily destroy bases. The Guardians are super good in melee mode against buildings, just due to their super high attack speed and normal attack. Whoa, Archerid getting super low. It's a good number of Arbalists. Wolfguard Commander is the one that dies, however, and level 5 is reached for the Archerid. The Arbalists are gonna keep harassing him. It looks like the Guardians are starting to win a little bit, but Galactic pulls out. I don't know about this. Doesn't he have more potions? I feel like he could win this fight. Obliterate level 2 is coming through as well. We should be seeing a healing and maybe an Ellen's Wrath in the middle to heal back up the Guardians. They cannot keep up. The Galactic's hero dies. It's not a Guardian. That's not Shred. Wow, sorry, I had a long day. Trying here. Wolfguard Commander coming back. Looks like Vic's army is staying alive for the most part. It's a lot more Guardian corpses than I expected. Just turned out to be not that great at fighting, as they would need to be in melee. The human formation is a bit more complex, with the Arbalists in the back. Not very high on DPS, but they can work while the infantrymen hold the front. And Vic is like, yeah, time to attack. Let's take down this Shrine of Growth level 3 while the Archer is out. But he's gonna teleport back. And you do not want to eat an Ellen's Wrath. Not even an Obliterate too, I would say. The Guardians end up in the middle of the Arbs. But they just end up running. Wolfguard Commander is back with the level 2 armor, it looks like. So that's going to be some extra resistances there. She's still not level 5, right? That is... She is level 5. Okay. Got Spin to Win, level 2. Got a Replenishing Strike as well for self-healing. Which will be needed. There's triple healing potion and 5 focus potions. I really don't know about this Hymn of Audacity thing. Shadow Strike would have been nice to have for sure. Anyways, Vic is going to be going after the Iron Mines. Might be able to take these down. The workers are certainly very hurt immediately. There's no worker upgrades this game. That's going to be a lot of iron getting denied here. Galactic's getting out the big girls. Those are real strong. Gives him the melee armor and pierce armor for that matter that he actually so badly needs. Arcane Smithy is going to be up, so once the iron is coming in for Galactic, he'll be able to get the upgrade for the protectors. So they can do some splash damage. Oh, the infantrymen are pushing in. The numbers are still not there for Galactic. The knockdown will take down one of the protectors and several of the guardians, it looks like. But be careful with that archer. I like the semi-split here. And it's very nice that the Arbalest didn't get the full hit of Ellen's Wrath. They do get burned a bit, but I mean, a little burn is better than burnt to a crisp. Infantrymen are diving deep once more, going for those iron mines. Galactic almost considered recycling them, but I think he wants to teleport back in to try and save all that. At least that's what his movement suggests. Maybe not. Maybe he's just happy to take the Arbalest army on, but they're looking pretty strong too, honestly. And he's gonna face the ground, actually. Hero goes down, level 6, gained by the Wolfguard Commander. And Galactic's just gonna tap out because he doesn't have an answer to this. Or anything. Wow. Vic getting back into this series. Now it's 2-1. It might be possible that he can claw his way back into this with a reverse sweep. Let's see a show of hands for Vic supporters. Love it. Flat Earth EO gamers, we have got... Wait, that doesn't make sense. It's Flat EO, not Flat Earth. That's right. We've got Vic as the humans in the orange color. And we've got another human over here in the teal. Wolfguard Commanders for both. Well, I botched the beginning of the cast. Let's get the rest right, if we can. Scouts are gonna go through the middle here to check who is going where. Typically speaking, you want to go for the through the middle here, through this dangerous creep, and then to the Godstone if you're Galactic. Then Vic wants to take the same path on the other side, from his main to here. Skip this, And then here, there's easy creeps. You kill those. You take the Godstone. From there, you can either take one more iron and teleport back, or just teleport back directly. Then you take these easy creeps. Then you race through the middle. See what you can do there. Galactic, however, I think typically likes to just go forward like this. No racing back, no teleporting back, and Vic might do the same. Both these guys love rushing and pressuring, so I think they'll just move on, depending on what they find. This one Cutthroat has been really pulled away though by Galactic. He's so good at this. I think Galactic is actually the person that really started messing with people's creeps. And it is giving everyone the creeps. Lovely, lovely move. And keep the other hero level 1, then they get in your base and ton of mana. On this map, I'm afraid though, that's not going to be the case. There's more creeps here to take. And Vic could be level 2 no matter what. In fact, he's not even upgrading this flag in the middle. That could come back to bite him. And yeah, I guess they'll be in each other's bases, both of them taking the nearby. Oh, what? Wait a second. Vic didn't get the stone. Now, Galactic loves when you go for something else than stone, because he can just go after your main base stone. Humans need stone for expanding. Humans need stone for woodcutters. You don't have that. It's gonna be a tough situation that snowballs. After that, even once you stabilize, your barracks are gonna need stone. It's so important to get this right. Otherwise, every timing you have is falling apart. And now here he is messing with Vic. It's good for Vic that he actually just teleported home and decided to deal with the hero. Because on Greykeep Gardens, your base is relatively secure. You've got the town center that shoots at the hero. And you just do the right garrisons. You get one upgrade on your workers and you should be good. It's just too expensive to keep your hero around chugging potions non-stop. I don't think it really works out. Now Vic could have had enough money to get the better halberd, but neither player did that, and now he lost 4 workers plus some on the stonecutter. Vic is doing his absolute best with the one infantryman to deny this flag of Galactic's. Ooh, he's coming in with the hero actually. He's willing to teleport back. It's just so long as he can deny this thing. Oh god. He's getting it. Very nice. That's annoying for Galactic. He really wanted that sector. Spent so much money. Look at his float right now. That's painful. Galactic was ready to plant down an additional woodcutter with that stone. And now he doesn't have it. He has to restart that process here in the middle. That's going to take some precious time away from him. So good on Vic. Maybe he can even secure the base for himself. But he remains behind on the overall sector count for the moment. Especially if this gets denied. Maybe a few infantryman kills are going through though. There's one. And that should be a secured base. But Galactic meanwhile rampaging in the main base. The stonecutter remains belled. And the woodcutter workers, well, they used to be that. Now there's something else. They're dead. The joke is they are dead. Proxy barracks. Oh my god. Vic is really risking it for the biscuit. But is the biscuit even good? We don't know. Galactic has had enough of bullying workers. Now he's bullying cutthroats and bandits out there on the roads looking to take people's belongings. Such a nice street, and yet such a bad neighborhood. Major Tien says hello from France. Good to see you. Hello from the UK. Hope you're having a nice day, and all you YouTube citizens as well later after the fact. I like that Vic is taking his chances with taking the heavy bandits on. but this is a little bit harder. These guys have some real stats, unlike the soft bandits over here. They're just randos. These are the bosses. Oh well. Galactic is just plowing through these. Vic knew, I think. He must have seen it. I didn't check that closely. He's hoarding his units here. And should be able to get level 5 from this. Not from this, but from the skeletons afterwards. See what they can do. Only one more easy group left. Vic is a little bit behind in this game. In terms of timings. Certainly when it comes to population, he's a bit behind as well. But he's got himself a good sector count. We're talking about 4 sectors to 3. But the good thing is that humans can very easily get this second outpost upgrade. So in that sense, Vic is not actually ahead. It's even. It's that population that's starting to worry me. If this Galactic Wolfguard commander gets in the middle of these hurt infantrymen, the rest of the numbers can just snowball everything. One infantryman goes down again. Vic is trying to do the same, but he needs to keep his own infantrymen safe. Otherwise, this game is gonna go to hell. Really don't want to get into a terrible situation right now. Vic once again going for the early Empower aura. But here come the Galactic Barracks units, and they're here to bully. Not to mess around. 40 population to 14. 4-0 to 1-4. That is not good. Not in this game, because this is still an ace match. Vic loses. And he goes through the loser's bracket. That's a long path. But in this tournament, you can view it as practice, I guess. Especially should he win that. Again, as a reminder, this tournament is for $400. It's our Season 2 finale. And Season 3 will be coming along soon as well, with qualifiers, a free qualifier solo, and a $500 main event. We'll call it the Paragon League, like Human Titan, that Paragon. It's gonna be really cool. Hope to see many of you playing there. Now Galactic is at level 5. That's gonna be spooky sauce. He's got 7,000 gold to go home and spend. Brute Force 3 is unlocked. He's got Whirlwind level 2. Level 3, that would be something. Getting himself the heavy armor, as well as Earth Shatter, of course. Got 3 points in deep waters, and has not equipped the harness. That could bite him. Vic is also in level 5. Trying to do a little bit of harassment. One tap of this skill currently kills the workers, it looks like. What's the sword on Vic's hero? It's this aura. Hymn of Audacity. It empowers friendlies nearby, including the hero. So that's a 6% damage increase. Ooh, he didn't interrupt it. He had Fatal Blow ready. But Galactic still gets to knock down. That's a massive damage coming through from the Arbalists. Vic very heavily punished here, but will have enough stuff in the end to push Galactic out. Galactic will be losing a lot of stuff if he stuck around, so it is smarter to leave, I think. But after a great spin to win on almost every single infantryman in the area, I guess he's gonna be happy enough to stay around. Another spin to win coming through. Several infantrymen go down, but Vic knocks them on the ground. Galactic is just so far ahead in population. It is completely nasty right now. Gonna be able to easily rush through this base, I think. But several of the infantrymen are low, so individual pullbacks will need to happen. Some of them need to retreat. Oh man, Galactic's rushing in even deeper, trying to get further infantryman kills. If he can snowball that situation It's gonna be game over. Currently 4 barracks to 2 barracks, so no wonder that he's getting so far ahead. Galactic absolutely not looking to tech, I think, until now. And Vic, not at all. What went wrong for Vic here? It's looking so bad right now. Not sure what he can do to bring this game back, but hitting these middle bases would be a good start. He's almost certain to lose this one, so might as well try to buy some time with something else. Hero items would be nice. We got a naked Wolfguard Commander lady. Clothes are for the weak. The Wolfguard Commander here is very well equipped. So very understandable that Vic would go and get some similar stuff. He's got himself the fancier Dragon Halberd. That should be able to do some damage here, but loses the base. So this massive amount of units from Galactic. This is the last game in this series if Galactic keeps going like this. I don't think Vic has anything left to make a difference. He's throwing some F-bombs on the ground, but they're not gonna be able to make the cut. I'm afraid that's just way too much stuff. Wolfguard Commander getting super weak. Infantrymen are super weak. And several of them get finished off again. This has got to be it. Yeah, Vic knows he's not gonna waste Galactic's time. And that is a 3-1. Congratulations to Galactic for moving on to the final stage already. Now Vic has another chance. In fact, I'll just spoil it. He did advance by defeating Barge Maps. That match we're not going to cover. We're only covering the winners matches in the group stages. So Vic and Galactic both have advanced still. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.